Okay, I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you can see. Okay, yeah. If you don't have any programming experience, also you can learn ABAP here. Not an issue. Okay, I will tell you from the very basics. Not only, like I'm basics time. I will spend more time here. Basics are very very important. When you know the basics well, you understand every topic well. Okay. Yeah, I will open the syllabus first. Okay. This is actually any SAP, wherever you are using SAP, that is running on the business. Actually, it's a business application, not like any web application or any designing some kind of thing. Okay, it's actually pure business application. That's why wherever you go and wherever you learn, almost whatever you're learning is whatever you're working basically. Okay, your learning is something different from the working. Okay, it's not like learning is different from the working. Okay, here SD flow and MM flow, these are FICO tables. Okay, these things are very high to discuss now, but you would have to understand first of all what is SD flow and what is MM flow. If you understand SD flow, you will understand MM flow. What is SD here? Sales and distribution. What is MM? Material management. This is finance and controlling. Accounting, basically it's accounting. Okay, this is sales side, basically sales. This is purchase. MM means it's a purchase, material management. Okay, how do you, any business, basically any business having the sales and this MM process. Some business don't have the manufacturing thing, but still they have MM process. Okay, I will tell you one by one. Okay, yeah, this is basic thing actually. Before the class starts, generally we'll discuss about the business flow here. Okay, and the first utmost thing is ABAP is the only programming language we have in SAP. ABAP is the only programming language we have in SAP. Okay, we don't have any other programming language to do anything in the SAP. SAP we have only ABAP is the technical language we have. All other are business related functional modules. Okay, SD, there is a sales and distribution module, MM material management, FICO finance and controlling, PP production and planning. Well, such kind of modules we have, but every module required a ABAP here, because whatever we want to develop anything in that, if they need any change, if they need any enhancement, if they need any report or any program or interface, anything, they need ABAP here. ABAP is a mandatory thing to do. Okay, whatever you want to learn in future also, like advanced ABAP kind of thing, like CDS views, MDP views, HANA, still you need a basic ABAP here. Okay. Here, actually, I cover the advanced topics like inline declarations and CDS views also here. CDS views also I will cover, but last, okay. We need to complete above syllabus first, then I will cover the CDS views also. But CDS views is not a big thing here. It's a very easy thing. You can learn easily when you good at OpenSQL. When you good at OpenSQL in ABAP, then you can learn easily the CDS views and all here. Okay, generally CDS uses separate syllabus everywhere, but it's not like that here. I will show you in my project system, not in our practice system. Okay, I think practice system will support or not, I don't know, but definitely I will show you how to do it in the my project system. Okay, this is actually what I'm sharing. This is my client system only. You can see this. This is yeah, this is Vistec system, and this is my client actually. The Koteva Agrisense is my client. Okay. If I log into this VPN, you can see my project landscape also. Okay. Yeah, we're coming to the syllabus now. This is SD flow. What is SD flow here? I will tell you one by one. Okay. This is we'll discuss at last of class, today class. Okay. And here ABAP dictionary. This is very, very important. Very, very important. Wherever you go for interviews with 10 years experience, 5 years experience, even if I go for any interviews, definitely people will ask questions on these things. Any question you will get it from these things. Okay. What is table? How to create a table? Here, creating table and all, you don't need to write any coding here. It's very simple to create a table here. But you have some different steps here, like how to create your Instagram account or Facebook account, like kind of thing. How to follow steps there? Simple with that, I can define in that way. Very simple to create a table here. But we have creating table, we have two types. Using data elements and domains and without using data elements and domains. What is data element and domain? These things are technical attributes of a table. We'll discuss those things from tomorrow onwards. Okay, tomorrow I will start creating a table. Okay, I don't want to waste my time on the demos here. Okay. See here, steps to create a table using predefined types, steps to create a table using data elements. Okay, structures and append structures. What is the difference? You will get a question here. What is the difference between structures and append structures? Otherwise, how to enhance a table, standard table. Standard table. Here you need to understand one thing. What is always we use some word is called standard. What is standard here in a sense? SAP is a predefined package actually. Okay. If there is a business, imagine there is a business, they need some sales orders or purchase orders, they want to create it. You don't need to create a program for that. Already you have that program. In SAP, we have that already. Application is already available. But what they did here is they defined a generic way. The transaction code or the program, the application, they defined in a generic way, not for a particular business here, not based in a particular business. They defined in a generic way. Maybe sometimes that is 100% is suitable to the particular business, or sometimes 80% or 90%. Remaining 10, 20% or 30% customization. Customization is whatever we are doing. The development, we do it. Got it? We have already application, but if it is not suitable, 100% suitable to our business, we'll modify that. Basically, we'll enhance that. Okay, that is the way we do it. Append structure is also same like the standard SAP tables we have already. Standard in the sense already SAP provided a lot of tables, lot of applications, lot of programs we have. Okay, same way we have append structures. Append structures in the sense you cannot open the table in change mode. Okay, you cannot edit the table, but still I want to add few more fields in that. As per my business requirement, I want to add few more fields or few more structures there. You have to use the append structure is the one technique we have. There we will add our own fields. Okay, value tables and check tables. This comes under foreign key relationship. Okay, whenever we cover this class, you will understand like how to link the one table to another table. Okay, example, there is states or countries you have a table. Okay, whenever user enters any, you create a table and give it to the user to maintain some data there. Okay, manually, if you enter India instead of India, I can enter anything, right? Spelling mistakes you can enter and wrong countries you can enter there. Instead of that, we'll create one check table. Check table, you will maintain all the countries once. And user can select the countries from that list actually. That is comes under the foreign relationship. Okay. Here this is in SAP we have different concept like currency quantifiers. This is I will discuss when I want to cover this one. Okay. Like every amount fields or quantity fields, whenever you want to handle, you have to use this currency quantity fields. Okay, this I will tell you. Search helps. Basically, search help is kind of, see, whenever you're filling an application, you can say you can enter some drop down, right? You can select some drop down, right? That kind of help will provide it. Views, similar like same like our SQL views, how we have some views here. Okay, and log objects. Lock objects is a concept like this, very interesting concept. Like when you want to update any table or any data, we have like three master data here. One is customer master data, one is metal master data, and one is vendor master data. If you see any business, material is like product item. If you go to any supermarket, if you purchase something, that is called a material basically here. You call it as material here, item or material or product. Both are all are same. Okay. Generally, remember any product is nothing but a material here. Got it? If you go to any showroom or any supermarket, you are the customer to them. Okay, imagine they are using SAP, you are a customer to them. You are purchasing something, right? You are purchasing something in their point of view, that is a sales basically. Okay, they want to sell some toothpaste at least. Okay, first of all, they have to manufacture the toothpaste or they have to purchase from other vendor. Basically, Colgate, if you see, they'll purchase from the Colgate dealer, right? Or Colgate company. If it is a big scale of supermarket like a D-Mart or something, they'll directly purchase it from the uh, direct vendors. Okay. In the D-Mart case or Ratndeep case, if you see, the Ratndeep is there using SAP. Okay. They're selling to toothpaste to you. Okay. They are purchasing from the Colgate company. The Colgate company is a vendor to them, and you are the customer to them. The Colgate, whatever the materials, Colgate related things, your paste, a toothbrush, anything. Those all are materials, different type of materials. Okay. Got it? Yeah. That is the way they are selling it. Okay. And basic programming. Okay. Introduction to ABAP programming language. We have nothing to do with here. Okay. This one, just what is ABAP programming? That's what I want to tell you here. But this is very important. ABAP statements and keywords. Like what are the every programming having some statements and keywords basically. Okay. That is we'll discuss here, and one by one we'll cover it here. What is write statement? How you how we are using a printf statement in C language, C++, that's how we have write statement here. And using like operator, what is like operator? If control structures, if case, and the loops here, and while and do. String operations as well as string functions we have. Okay. Just finding string length, concatenations, split, a lot of things we have. Okay. And variables, how to declare variables, local variables, global variables, what is the difference between them, and parameters. Parameters is nothing but like providing some inputs to the user. Okay. Check boxes, radio buttons, how to handle those things in the selections. Simple ABAP programs and system variables. This is a very basics, all those things. Okay. And the next topic is very interesting and important topic, internal tables and work area. Whenever I cover this one, if you understand this one, you can do anything in ABAP. If you don't understand this one, you cannot do anything. This internal tables concept, if you don't understand, you cannot do anything. Here, in the very starting, we have something, right? Database tables. How to create the table. This is a database table having the permanent storage. Okay, that is a permanent storage. It will store your data permanently in the database level. But internal tables are runtime tables. When the program is execute while the execution time, these will be exist. Otherwise, these tables are nothing to storage, nothing to store. It will generally we'll store this like we'll fetch the data into internal tables from the database tables. Otherwise, we will build the internal table from the program. The data also will build up from the program. Otherwise, we can maybe have some file data, millions of records. Okay, we'll upload into internal tables, and we upload into internal tables, and we'll display the data, or we'll load into the database tables, whatever it is. But while execution of the time, it will capture the data. Okay. This function group, basically we have functions. Function concepts you know already. If you have basic idea on the programming. functions like reusability purpose, we use functions, right? Just simple example is a plus b is a function. C is equal to a plus b is a function. If you see, C is equal to a plus b is a function, if you see there. That whenever you want to add two numbers, generally you can create a function and you can use it multiple times. How to create that function module? Okay. For that, you need a function group here. Okay. How to create a function group and all those things, we'll do it here. Okay. And table maintenance generator. After creating a table, we have to generate a maintenance. Like user don't have access to the wherever we create a table, the place user doesn't have the access. Okay, only a ABAPer can have the access. But users will give some interface to the user to maintain some data in the table. Wherever you maintain, that will be stored in your table level. Okay, these things will be covered very starting only first 1 week itself. We can cover all those things. Okay, these function groups and internal tables and this basic programming will take some time to start these things. First 1 week, mostly we'll cover in this ABAP dictionary. Okay, first you need to understand how the table is created here and how it is accepting the data and what are the possible ways to create the data in the table. Everything we'll do it here first. Then after that we'll move to the basic programming. And I don't cover here first lock objects, set shelves and views. These will be covered later. Table types and a lot of things we have. Table types we have, type group we have. Those things will be covered later. Okay. First, to understand the set shelves here, all those things, you need programming is required. You need to understand the programming first. Okay. Whatever the topics not required any programming, those will be covered first in the above dictionary. Depending scenarios will be covered after the programming is like some programming is completed. Okay, how to create a transaction code? Like what is a transaction code here is in the sense like there is a program. Okay, user they don't want to execute the program. User don't remember any program. Just simply will create a one transaction code and will give the application to the user by linking with transaction code. Simply they'll execute the transaction code like how you execute your web link here. Okay, the same way we'll create one transaction code. Okay, just it's like generally it is 4 letters or 5 letters, anything, 5 characters or anything. Okay. In SAP also we have the transaction code, standard transaction codes. Creating a sales order, we have VA0 on transaction code. They will enter. They'll create sales order. In SAP, like creating a table, we have transaction code. There is a program. Creating table also we have program. In that we'll create our table however we want it. Okay, that is called SC11 is the transaction code. How to create that kind of transaction code also we'll do that. Package, whatever you create it, we'll store it in packages basically. Okay, that is how to. This is one time only we'll do it. In the real time, mostly you don't have a chance to create a package. Some senior persons or the basis people will create a package and give it to us. And message classes. Any program you're executing, how to raise a message. Okay, if you don't find any data for the user inputs, you have to raise some message like there is no data found or any mandatory fields. Like if someone want to execute any program without entering some mandatory fields, we'll provide some message like any sales area is mandatory, otherwise plant is mandatory, storage location is mandatory. That kind of things will maintain it here. And the customer number is mandatory while executing the program. Those things. What are the wherever we need message, we'll create message class and we'll handle the messages. Model list techniques. Like basically reusability of the programs like functions. We have some techniques here. Macros is missing in this syllabus. Okay, don't worry. Macros also will be covered here. Include programs and function modules and subroutines, and object-oriented, we have the methods, classes and methods. Okay, this is a functional approach. We have include programs and function modules and subroutines. All these will be covered in one time. But some object-oriented will be covered in different way after some time. That's why I did not mention here. Classes and methods also one thing here. And open SQL statements. Fetching the data, inserting the data, update the data, delete the data, modify the data. And here there is a question on the question in interviews on the insert and modify operation. What insert will do and what modify will do. Okay, we have a question here. and joins, inner joins and left outer join. We'll use these two things here. Mostly we'll 99% will use inner join. Sometimes we'll use left outer join. I will cover both. Okay. These all are comes under the OpenSQL statements. Okay. Like how to fetch the data from the table, and we have a lot of select scenarios, queries, and insert also we have update, like how to update the data in the database table, and delete. Sometimes I want to delete from data from the database table. Using program, we'll do it all those things. Okay. We have reports, actually classical reports using events. Classical reports in real time, generally you don't use it, but you have to learn it. And interactive reports also same. Classical reports and interactive reports, like generating a report for 1 month of sales or 1 month of deliveries or purchases, anything. Any conditional, like customer related. If I have customer number and a particular customer having how many sales orders you have, or otherwise how many deliveries are delivered out of the sales orders, everything you can track using creating a report. Okay. Interactive report, like if I display customer data, I want to see the customer details also. Have like I will I first of all the basic list to have. Okay, there I created how many sales order having for the customer, and each sales order how many materials also you have it. That if I double click on the particular order number, it will go to the next list basically. Okay, there you can see multiple items of the sales order, because there is a, I will tell you here the base, like tomorrow class had somewhere I will tell you how the data is defined in SAP. Okay, if you understand that, easy to create the tables and all. Okay, interactive reports means that's like if I double click on material number, I want to see the material details, or if I double click on the sales order number, I want to see the all the sales order items in a sense materials. Okay, we have control break events and ALV reports. This is very important. Real time use ALV reports only. Okay, we have a lot of, it's very easy. It's very easy. And we have a lot of features here, sorting your data and filter your data. Lot of things we have. Changing our layouts here. Like if I have 100 fields also, I want to display only 3 fields or 4 fields also, I can manage it. Otherwise, I can get back also all those fields whenever I want it. You don't need any programming that. Once you display the report using program, after the display, I can do a lot of things. But classical reports, that is not possible. Okay, I will show you tomorrow how ALV reports are working also, like because we are using some standard like SAP tables. Like once you create a table, you can see the data how it is displaying by default, you can see that. And BD is a programming, and this is here there is a file handling techniques here, maybe that is missing here, but this is covered in the BDC only. Okay, before BDC programming, we'll see the file handling, how to upload the data, how to download the data from program. Like you have a file data in Excel or any CSV file or any tab delimited file or a text file, how to upload that data into your SAP program. Okay, after that I want to BDC programming means, I think user is migrating from other ERP to the SAP. Okay, previously they they have data in other ERP or any Excel or any files basically. Otherwise, sometimes they are using some ERP and they download all the sales orders, whatever they created in the last 3 months or 6 months before migrating into SAP. They want to update the data here. Okay, what you have to do? Creating a sales order, we have like we have already creating sales order. We have program. We'll record that program. There is option called recording. We will record that program. But manually, if you want to create like thousands of sales orders, it's taking a lot of time, right? First, we'll create one sales order by in the recording. We'll use that recording and we'll generate a program. We'll create a program. We'll write a program for that. Okay, that program will take care of all the millions of records also if you have. One by one, automatically system will execute it. Whenever you get any error, you can handle that error also. You can download that error and you can give it to the user. This is recording having some error, and they will correct it and they will create it manually, or if it is one or two records, they will create it manually. Otherwise, again, they will correct it and they will run the file again with the defect records, error records. Got it? They do that. Okay. This is but we have two techniques here: session method and call transaction method. Okay, handling errors in the call. In session method, you don't need to handle an error. System is automatically uh, like placed some errors in the one transaction code. You don't need to worry about the errors here. But we here call transaction method errors. We need to download it again. LSW. This is a you don't need any programming here. LSW is also same kind of thing, same purpose. Okay, here also we have two techniques again: session method or call transaction method kind of thing. Okay. Generally, there is no programming is required. Generally, functions also will do this one, because functional means SD consultant or MM consultant also can do this. Can do this because there is no programming is required here. Just SAP provided some default steps to upload the data. Okay, but it is not error handling is difficult here. That's why we don't use this one. We use maximum session method or call transaction method and module proof programming. We have a lot of screens in SAP, how to design the screens and uh, how to create a application basically from the scratch. Okay, we'll do everything here. Tab, table control and tabs control, everything will cover it here. Okay, example, I'll log into my system and I will show you here. This is my product system actually. Okay. This is my product system. Same way you will also log in, same kind of application. You also having access here. Training also you have similar kind of environment. Example, creating a table, there is a transaction code. You will enter a transaction code here. How to create this kind of transaction code also we'll do it. We'll learn here. Okay, example, this is a uh, one screen. Basically, this is a one screen. How to design this kind of screens also, you can see. Got it? How to design this kind of screen also while display time. Example on this one. Okay. If I open it in change mode, I will get it in change mode. But this is client is not changeable. Okay. Other client we have to log it. This is 400. It's not. It's a testing client basically. You cannot open it in change mode. The 300 client you can open it in change mode. Okay. Display time. It will be basically it will be in display mode. If you open it in change mode, this will be in change mode. And if you want to create basically if it is not created yet, you can create it. This kind of screens, how to create it. Okay. And this is a table control basically. This is a tabs. You can see this is, comes under the tabs control. Those will be covered in uh, module pool programming. Okay. And the next one is object oriented. Local classes, how to create, and global class, how to create, and methods, how to create it, and what is object, everything static in attributes and abstract classes, interface, everything covered in the object oriented here. Okay, enhancements. We have exits and baddies. Two techniques here. Enhancements in the sense standard SAP programs already there, but I want to. This is not, and that is not 100% suitable for us. We need to enhance that using some techniques. Okay, whatever you want to do it, you cannot do it. Already SAP provided some default enhancements and all. We will find those enhancements. So sometimes if you don't find enhancement, still we can implement using new techniques, new baddies. These are comes under the spots actually. Okay, this is very high level to understand. This is also high level to understand. This is also same like file upload kind of thing only. Okay, not I upload. Basically, it's a BAP is a application programming interface, business application programming interface, like creating mass data at a time, or you can reports also. You can download the data also at a time, or you can generate the report also mass data reports. Those can the scripts are now outdated. Nobody is using scripts. Okay, nobody is using. But I will give you the introduction to the scripts. Nobody is using in real time. We have advanced concept like smart forms. Everybody using smart forms or Adobe forms. Okay. Here I will cover the Adobe as smart forms, and I will give you the introduction to the Adobe forms, because Adobe forms, I think the environment is training environment is not supporting. Okay, I will explain everything, and I will provide some Google references in the Google. You can follow that if you want to learn it. You don't need to learn any course outside for Adobe forms. Okay, if you understand smart forms, you will understand the Adobe forms also easy. Okay, this is remote function call. Like there is a function modules concept already there. We have update function modules and remote function modules. Everything will be covered there. And how to debug your program from the starting onwards. Once basic programming starts, will I will show you everything in the debugging also, how it is executing your programming and all. Okay, this is actually our syllabus, and a few things are missing here, but automatically those will be covered in the when the topic starts. Okay. Now the coming to the point, this what is SD flow here? Okay, SD flow in sense sales side. This is purely involved in the sales side. Okay. Okay. Basically, we have three master data. Master data in a sense like one-time creation data. We do very rare changes. What is master data means? One-time creation data. Like if you go to any bank, okay, first in the bank account like passbook, you can see your first details, first page details like your name, your phone number, your address, okay, your account number, and everything is called comes under master data. Okay, transactional data. What is transactional data? Transactional data is nothing but daily whatever you do, debit and credit. That will be every time will be changed, right? That is comes under the transaction data. Okay, master data is like your details, basic details, your PAN card number and everything, Aadhaar card number, all those things comes under the master data. One-time creation data, that is very rare to do changes. The similar way we have customer master data, material master data, and vendor master data. Customer master data means for any business, there are some customers and there are some vendors also, right? Customer details like customer number, customer name, address, city, for like phone number, email address, and the currency of the customer and the country of the customer, everything. Okay, created in SAP. The same way vendor related also, like who is the vendor, what is his purpose actually, like what kind of business he is having, that kind of things we can create in vendor master data. And every customer or vendor, you have material is a common thing here, because you can purchase some materials from the vendor and you can sell the same material, or you can manufacturing using the raw materials you can purchase from the vendor, and you can manufacture some final goods and you can sell it to the customer, right? That is raw materials or the final materials comes under the comes under the material master data. What is the material type of the material, is liquid or solid or whatever it is, and what is material type, and chemical related, or what is industry sector of the material, like chemical or um, appliances or anything. Okay, and what is the unit of measurement for the material? Okay, what is the gross weight of the material or net weight of the material? Everything is what is the unit of measurement, like it's a piece or gram or whatever it is, measurement of the material. Everything comes under the material master data. Okay, we have three master data. Okay, every master data, if you are doing anything, creating a purchase order or creating a sales order, everything is a transactional data here. Using master data, whatever you do, that is comes in, that is called transactional data. Like if you see the bank example, using your account number, every day you do debit and credit, the kind of things, right? If you pay something anywhere, that is a debit everywhere, every time, right? If you deposit the money or someone is transferred the money to your account, that is comes under the credit. That's every transaction is different every time, right? But the basic thing is your account number and everything. This is the master data. Based on your master data, you are doing some transactional data. Got it? This kind of things we'll do in SAP also. Okay. That is called application data. Combination of the master data and transaction data, we'll call it as application data. Got it? The SD flow here. Now, using the customer master, we have some SD flow. Like, what is SD flow? It's simple in the real time. You can see if you want to purchase some car or bike, definitely you inquire in different places, right? First is called inquiry. Okay, creating inquiry also one transaction code we have. That is will the tables and transaction codes we'll discuss at the last of the course. Okay. Now you don't understand those things, but just understand the flow here. You have inquiry. First you will inquire your product, right? Wherever it is available and what is the price and everything. That is comes under the quotation basically. Okay. You'll take the quotation, right, from the customer, from the business everywhere. If you want to purchase like any car also, like Volkswagen car you want to purchase, you can city you have maybe 4 or 5 dealers. If you find 4 or 5 dealers and everywhere you'll go there and you will get the quotation from them, right? And that is comes under the inquiry. And after that, wherever you want to like, wherever you want, you like it, that there you'll order that product, right? Basically, they you'll they'll create a sales order in the system. Okay, sales order contains like how many units you have, you want it on what is when you are expecting, and what color you are expecting, and what is the price and everything. They'll mention in that order. Okay. After taking the order, definitely they will deliver it in immediately sometimes, or sometimes they will deliver it. They deliver it a few days or 1 week or 1 month like that, right? So that is comes under the delivery schedules. Okay. After the delivery, they are uh, after the order, after taking the order, definitely they will deliver it, right? Based on terms and conditions. They will deliver the product. And after that, you can complete the invoice. Sometimes you need to pay basic advance, and sometimes you don't need to pay advance, just you can book it and you can uh, pay it later, right? After the delivery, while delivery time, we will generally here we do it in delivery time. We'll pay the delivery time. While delivering time, only we'll pay the invoice. But in the business wise, if you are doing a business like regularly you're doing this activity, once the delivery is completed, that time you will pay that based on the terms and conditions. Every order having some payment terms, like I will pay after 1 month, like within the 1 month or 2 months, like that. Okay, that's conditions we have payment terms, that is called payment terms. Okay, like inquiry, order. Okay, inquiry, order, sales order, and delivery and invoice. This is comes under the ST flow. MM flow is the same way, but here the company is selling to the customer in this case. But now company want to purchase something. What they will do, same thing, reversal way. Company will uh, first of all, company will find vendors. Like vendors will give the quotations to the company, because company is always purchasing at the higher units compared to the customer level. If you see here, company will purchase a lot of bulk units. So vendors are always always available to the company, to any business, to provide all the quotations. Like they can who can here business will choose of they a lot of vendors can offer the quotations here, but when business will what will do, business will select one vendor who can deliver the best item with the best price. Got it? After that, vendors will deliver the products to the business. That is called goods receipt. We call it as a goods receipt. Okay, because we are goods receiving here. In the SD flow, we have goods issue. Goods means materials. They will issue the material. Here they will receive the product here. Reverse. Here in this case, material is going outside, money is coming. But here in the MM flow, material is coming inside and the money is going outside. After that, they will pay to the vendor actually. Okay. Once they receive the product, they will pay to the vendor. So why this process required? After that, you will definitely understand after some time. Every business having this cycle is common. Okay. We need to do a lot of programming on these things only. Okay. We have few tables on the orders, delivery, and invoice. The same way, also we have same kind of thing. FICO also, the accounting. You are here also you are receiving money, or here also you are paying money, right? You are handling with the money here. Those things comes under the FICO. FICO will handle the all the incoming or outgoing payments basically. Okay. Yeah, this is about the actually SD flow and MM flow. We'll discuss in detail after the course is completed. We'll discuss one class on these things in detail. No worries about it. Okay. Generally, if you go to any interview, they will ask you first question, what is SD flow or MM flow? Generally, they ask on these two only. Okay. That's the reason you need to learn all those things. Okay, tomorrow onwards, we'll start the programming, like programming in the sense, ABAP dictionary, how to create a table and all. What is table? What is data? First of all, what is the table format? How it is there? And the new HANA environment, you can create a row type based or column based tables. What is that? Okay, those things we'll discuss. Okay, what is data type and how to select the data type and how to select the length of the data while creating the table. What is field name or columns or attributes of a table? We'll discuss everything. Okay, one by one we'll go tomorrow onwards. Okay, yeah, first of 10 days until I'm explaining again here, until the February 7th, except the Saturdays and Sunday. Saturday, not Sunday, we don't have any classes. Okay, except the Saturday, this Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the next week till Friday, we have classes at 6:30 or 6:40 time morning. Okay, in the every day we have 45 minutes session or 50 minutes. Sometimes it's 1 hour, depends on the topic. Okay, after February 8th, generally in the February month we have 7th, right? After 7th of February 7th, we'll shift our classes to the 9:30 in the morning or 9:30 or 10. Okay, depends on the slot available. Okay, actually we have one more class running at the 10 o'clock that will be completed by this this week actually. So I want to move your class to this morning 9:30 or 10 o'clock. Okay. Yeah, this is about the basic concepts, the concepts and everything. Tomorrow we'll start how to create a table and all. Yeah. Okay. If anyone having any doubts, you can ask. Like you can introduce yourself as except Mahalakshmi. That is like Mahalakshmi already introduced herself in the last demo. Like Sriza or Durga or Rahman, you can introduce yourself. You have otherwise you can have any doubts also you can ask here. Otherwise we'll complete this. We'll close this session. And one more thing
Sir,
is, yeah,
sir, after February 7, is it online class or offline class, sir?
yeah, that depends on your choice. If anyone is coming to offline, definitely I will take offline class. Okay.
Okay, okay, sir.
Sometimes see here the recordings available every class. Okay, recordings also available. People are saying that we are coming to our offline class, but they're not coming there. What I do if I going there, right? If you guys are not coming.
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Thank you.
but sometimes I cannot take offline class. That is, I will inform before in the group. Okay, they will create one WhatsApp group and they will inform there whether it is offline or online every day.
Okay,
Got
sir.
it? Yeah, before sometimes,
Okay.
yeah, actually, I have some meetings after the class immediately, so I cannot travel from here and there, right? So that time I will mention that is a online class. Okay, I will take that day. I will take a online class. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Otherwise, we can continue on offline class if you guys are coming really there. Don't worry about that. Whatever you is comfortable, we'll do that. Okay, but weekly 1 or 2 classes, weekly once, mostly once. But every Saturday we have offline class only because holiday for me. Okay, weekdays also mostly offline class only. But it's not possible. I will tell you that before itself. Okay, it's online class. You don't need to come there. Okay, you can attend your session.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, yeah. Okay, until February 7th only we have online class and creating tables and all. You don't need any offline class also. Okay, mostly we'll complete those things. Okay, once programming starts, we'll move. I think before that we'll move to this the 9:30 session or 10 o'clock session. Offline class, if it is offline class, it's 10 o'clock. Okay, online class, it's maybe 9:30 or 9:45. Okay, got it. If you are expecting offline class from February 7th, that will be at 10 o'clock only. Okay. If it is online, maybe I can I can spend the traveling time also on the class, so I can start it by 9:45, 9:30. Got it?
Yeah, sir.
Yeah. Every day, mostly we have 55 minutes to 1 hour class. Okay. For these first 10 days, I think 8 classes or 9 classes, we are right. This eh, Saturday, okay, Saturday is a flexible time we have class, and Saturday if you want to come offline class also available. Okay, this week, I mean this week. Okay, I think these 10 days it's 45 minute session every day, because first I don't want to take lengthy classes. Okay, you have to understand everything one by one. That's why I spent only 45 to 50 minutes every class until February 7th. After that, we'll spend 1 hour time, 1 hour classes. We'll take 1 hour classes. Okay. Yeah. Anyone having any doubts, or uh, I can drop off? Yeah, guys. Thank you. Thank you all. Have a nice day.